So I'm going to read the customer review about this bike, YEZDI Roadster. Worst bike I've experienced, and I believe this brand is making money by fooling its customers. You resolve one problem immediately and you will get another. I am frustrated and I don't know why they are not ashamed of their manufacturing and service. Kindly resolve these issues if you guys want to continue with the brand, or shut it down if you can't. Another review. I've been riding the YEZDI Roadster since June 2022 and I genuinely love the machine. It is a solid performer with great road presence, a powerful engine, and a retro charm that's hard to find. Despite some minor issues in fit and finish, the bike offers a fun and engaging ride. However, the ownership experience has been disappointing, primarily due to the poor service network. Service is the weakest link. Most service centers are understaffed, poorly managed, and lack basic technical know how. Every service feels rushed and incomplete. There is no proper customer support or grievance mechanism. It's frustrating that a bike of this caliber gets treated with such mediocrity. My bike has stalled multiple times after service. This happened again just a day after my latest visit. It's not that it's not just inconvenient, it's unsafe. On top of that, the maintenance costs are quite high, almost comparable to my car. For basic oil changes and washing, such expensive infrastructure is overkill. Any roadside mechanic could do a better job in some cases. YEZDI needs to seriously rethink its service strategy before rolling out more bikes. Enthusiasts like me buy into the brand because of the machine, but the after sales experience is pushing people away. I still love the Roadster and continue riding it, but the service experience is a major letdown. If YEZDI wants to retain its growing customer base, investing in skilled technicians, customer care, and feedback system is non negotiable. The average of this bike is very low and there is a lot of problem with gear shifting. The look of the bike is very good, but there are many other problems. I bought the bike only after seeing its look, but now I am regretting it. The resale value of the bike is nothing. I have been looking for a buyer for the last 3 months, but there is no one. I bought YEZDI Roadster on February 2023. Initially, the bike performance was very good. Then the issues started popping up. Bike stops intermittently and starts after 20 minutes usually happen with me. There was no proper reply from the showroom. Seems it's a normal issue for them. Again, after 10,000 kilometers, sensors failed and RSA was a lengthy process. Rusting issues, handling, wobbling issues, high spares cost and service cost, limited spares availability. Recently, a new issue popped up that the bike's magnetic coil was burned and which cost me around rupees 7,000. I'm afraid that my bike may create more mental strain. Bikes lovers, please be away from it, as for any issues which are either sensor failures or service showroom will at least take 3 to 4 days to repair, which is absolutely annoying for bike lovers to see their bikes in the service center. The resale value is very low compared to other bikes in the segment. The bike has most of the sensor problems and that also needs to change. And most of the sensors are not covered by extended warranty. Starting problems always occur and they also stop the running time. This problem has also been faced by on the overtake time. My engine stopped at that time. Spare price is also too high. Overall, my suggestion is no for Java in YEZDI. This motorcycle causes problems more often and sometimes stops in the middle of long rides. Very low resale value. The concerned team least bothered to resolve some of the major issues faced by multiple motorcycle owners, such as mileage drop, heating, meter complaints, and coil burn. High prices for bike parts. Heading: most disgusting bike I have ever buy. Don't buy this bike, guys. Issues like battery charger, magnetic coil, self start problem, no comfort zone, shit piece. Please, guys, don't buy this bike. Avoid and please buy another bike. Which bike will give you a good money investment? We are not gambling on investing in these bikes. Only in 2 years, the condition of the bike is like I have been riding this bike for 100 years. My experience with this bike is very bad. If someone wants to buy this bike, then it's good only for 1 year. After that, he will suffer like me. Service centers are so bad that they can't solve your issues with this bike. I am facing a single problem and still no solutions. 4 to 5 times I have spoken to the service center regarding the same issue. Sometimes I leave the bike for 1 week, but no solution. The bike can ditch you anytime, and service centers are damn expensive to fix anything on this bike. Half of the time, the parts are not available, and it always has a battery issue. It's not even been 3 years, and I've already changed its battery once, and now again it's giving the same trouble. YEZDI Roadster. Looks can be deceiving. A review of overheating and service neglect. YEZDI Roadster, a buyer's regret, from Hyderabad. Disappointment from the showroom floor. My journey with the YEZDI Roadster started with a red flag. I was set on an adventure bike. But the showroom in Hyderabad offered a damaged bike for a test ride, bent handlebars and footrests. Despite this initial lapse, I took a chance and ended up liking the Roadster on the test ride more than the adventure. While there was a BMW showroom next door with the 310 GS available for testing, I went ahead with the YEZDI, a decision I now question. Initial fun cut short by overheating issues. The initial riding experience was enjoyable, however, that enjoyment quickly evaporated with the brutal heating issues began. My first encounter with traffic after purchase was nerve-wracking. The bike's heat became so intense in stop and go traffic that I feared it might catch fire. The showroom's explanation that this extreme heat was normal for the first 1,000 kilometers is concerning, to say the least. The constant heat radiating from the engine made riding uncomfortable, especially on my legs. While it did improve slightly over time, summer brought a whole new level of misery. The cooling fan became a permanent fixture, a constant reminder of the engine's struggle to stay cool. Despite repeated complaints, the service team brushed them off as common for these bikes. Looks and performance, a glimpse of hope. The YEZDI Roadster does not have redeeming qualities. The design is undeniably cool and it gives a lot of positive attention. The performance is also good, which initially made the purchase seem worthwhile. Service nightmare, a company that doesn't care. This is where the experience truly starts. The service department of the Hyderabad showroom is an absolute nightmare. There's not enough space here to detail all the issues, but let's just say it's exceptionally bad. From failing to address the heating problem to providing conflicting information and showing a complete lack of concern, the service team left me feeling frustrated and unheard. It's ridiculous that a customer has to resort to social media just to get basic service attention. Overall, a buyer's regret. While the YEZDI Roadster has some aesthetic appeal and decent performance, the extreme heating issues and the abysmal service experience completely overshadow any positives. If you are considering this bike, especially in Hyderabad, be warned, you might end up with a buyer's regret like me. There are better options out there. Classic Legends reviews on ambitionbox.com, a platform to review anonymously, discuss salaries and work culture. Reading the first review. Likes, hardly any positives to speak about this company. Dislikes, I joined this company when they painted a rosy picture about the organization. But when I am on the field, everything seems only on paper and reality is different. A big problem lies in the top management in terms of not taking feedback from field or dealers or customers and take necessary steps to the problems, but they just pressure on salespeople to sell problems which doesn't have acceptance in the market. The position of VP sales is purely to scold and review using all foul language. No support system and no job security. You are expected to work all day long. The worst part is the daily meetings. Starts with negativity and foul language and ends up with meeting foul language and negativity. In a way, the day starts and ends with a negative note putting all the blame on area managers. After seeing all this shit for a couple of months, many people left, and it's obvious that HRs are pure dummy dolls in the system and don't even care if you leave. They don't even have an exit interview kind of a thing. So, please beware of this toxic culture if you want to join this organization. Likes, nothing. Dislikes, no work ethics, no professionalism, no basic education qualification of those who are working here as your senior. For example, your senior can be of arts background. Maybe he has reached here by selling chai patti or aquaguard. Will they respect BTech or MBA from IIM? His answer is no. HR can't intervene. Just they will ruin your career. They are struggling. Don't struggle with them unless you don't have any other option to work here or you will be jobless. Pathetic people. Area sales manager in Pune. Likes, salary, dislikes, no work life balance, irrational targets, pathetic work culture. Service manager in Lucknow. Likes, travel policy and reimbursement. Dislikes, no office timing, no Saturday Sunday, late night reporting and meeting, hectic travel schedules. Nothing to like about the company. Mindless people and same top management persons had destroyed this company with their egos. No one is there for taking responsibility. Everything is going on God wish.